Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago Cubs were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. So up now for Chicago, Lucy Prado, trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. The wind of the pitch. A big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Randy Johnson. And that one fouled off.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And that one wrapped foul. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get guys around to score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not. Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back at Globe Life Field, and getting to start, Isabel Cantrell.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's Leody Taveras.
For the Rangers,
Taveras measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
So a pitcher making her major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what she can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
1 out, base is empty. Tapped softly on the ground. And he'll be safe at first.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, Corey Seager would have been named the American League MVP in 2023 if it wasn't for some guy named Shohei Ohtani. It's tough to outshine a two-way player, but Seager did his best by putting together a full season with impressive numbers.
And that's in for a strike.
Seager may not have won the regular season MVP award in 2023, but he was named World Series MVP for the second time in his career, hitting a home run for the Rangers in games 1, 3, and 4.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Carter leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands,
Swift underhanded to second, and that's 2. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Inning number 2 from Arlington coming up with no score. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michelle Obama. The wind of the pitch. Hit hard, that gets through. So a runner on base to start the inning. Michelle Obama with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So up next, Cara Rowe. Looking for her first big league hit right here. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. DeGrom, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. And the 0-1. And strike 2. The pitch. Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Cara Rowe with her first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Nevaeh Humphrey, the next Cub to hit. Big time power. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Laser, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit, her first big league knock, and she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Chicago, Olivia Kershaw. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. DeGrom, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. Fires it to the plate. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit, her first big league knock, and she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
Here's a big power threat. Taylor Swift. She's a player who does it all. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Humphrey, the lead runner at second. Kershaw on at first with nobody out. Headed down the line. On the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he deals. Got her swinging.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Isabel Cantrell, the next Cub to hit. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
On the ground right side, 4 to first, and she beats it. Everyone's safe. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Here's some real power at the plate. Lucy Prado. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
A laser to left base hit. 1 runs in. Save. It's 4-zip. Lucy Prado with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So digging in, Randy Johnson.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The Cubs trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one in the air center field. Taveras settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Nevada, the center fielder, Leslie Liu.
So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leslie Liu. Year in and year out, this player an MVP candidate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Way inside. 2 outs. That one almost got her.
Straighten her up a little bit.
On the ground. And that's just foul. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to short. On to Simeon. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Cantrell back to work.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. She just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Here's Josh Young. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Diving, makes the grab.
Batting six. Second baseman, Marquez.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason she made the play is because her route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, she got to her spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and she had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike. The Rangers down by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Oh and 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Johnson makes the catch, inning over. Top half of the third inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michelle Obama. And a pitch. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Fires to first on the run. On target. He got her. Nice play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So up next, Cara Rowe. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Got her swinging for the strikeout. Had her out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one almost hit her. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fights it off. She'll see another. The 1-2. On the ground to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one fouled off. The Rangers down by 4 here in the last half of the third. That one just misses. Ripped to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is a pitcher that can swing the bat a little bit. Jacob deGrom. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Bounce to the right. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. And now, Olivia Kershaw.
Olivia Kershaw.
The right-hander back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with her approach. She didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Taylor Swift, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. Squeezes it. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 25, Isabel Cantrell.
So now here's the pitcher, Isabel Cantrell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Late on that fastball.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Kicks and deals. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that one overpowered her.
Came after her with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
DeGrom checks the runner, and she's back in on a dive. Prado, the batter now as she swings and misses for strike 1. Kershaw off of first with 2 away. Into center. Taveras going after it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're in front 4-0. Back back at Globe Life Field. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Leody Taveras. And a pitch. That one hit to right. Johnson on her way over. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 32.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got to be.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop,
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Seager, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way outside, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the lefty popped up to the left into foul ground. Prado drifts towards it. That is the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Arlington, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Randy Johnson. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. So digging in, Leslie Liu. I think when you consider her as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If she can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Leslie Liu with her first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Andrew Heaney taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner at first. So up now for Chicago, Michelle Obama. It's low and gets away. 1 for 2. Swing and a little roller right side. And he grabs it foul. The pitch. That smash towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Kara Rowe.
And next for the Cubs, Kara Rowe. She has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Step off throw to first, and she's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Runner at second. Hammered, base hit. Around third. Throws to second. She's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner at second here with 2 away. And now the big-time power threat, Nevaeh Humphrey. And she swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. And here it comes. And that one hammered. That's back. It bangs off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So 2 down. Olivia Kershaw digs in now. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner on second, 2 down. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Josh Young.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
To first, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Here is Marcus Semien. Flied to right his first time. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Simeon made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss there. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And another ball. The Cubbies up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
She's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. She might be able to go the distance if she keeps this up.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. To the right side, Kershaw. Throws to first in time. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Taylor Swift. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Taveras going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
Isabel Cantrell, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A little out front there as she swings through it.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. So that's hit number 1 of her major league career. Not sure how many more of those she'll get, but it's still cool for her for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on her trophy case for a long time.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Lucy Prado. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss, and he got her to chase.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a foul ball. Cantrell leads off first with 1 away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Fought off foul. Snap throw to first. And she's back in easily. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. And that is that. One hit, one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Nathaniel Lowe. Cantrell back to work. Foul ball.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Pinch hitter coming on, Ezekiel Duran.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one missed.
1-1.
This to center field. Lou under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3. Leody Taveras.
So the batting order turns over. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. So 2 balls and no strikes. On the ground, the third might be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Over to first, safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Evan.
Man at first. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And that'll do it. 1 left for Texas. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dane Dunning.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leslie Lou. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for her. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Michelle Obama, the next Cub to hit. She bunts, but that's a foul ball. The Cubs up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Base knock center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. So up next, Cara Rowe.
RBI knock for her last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fouled off. She was late.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Not in time. She's safe. And now a single might score 2. And the right-hander deals. That one almost got her.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 2-2. Up the middle, Seager. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And she didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and she earns the base hit.
Now the Cubs catcher, Nevaeh Humphrey. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a foul straight back. Obama on third. Rowe at first with no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an 8-run lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Couldn't get any air under it, but she smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard she hit it.
And up next for Chicago, Olivia Kershaw.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right-handed reliever. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. Goes to second, safe there. And everyone's safe, they're loaded.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
And now the shortstop, Taylor Swift. That one is absolutely belted. Taveras going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging from second and third. She'll score on the sac fly. It's 9-0.
You know, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Brock Burke gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 on, 1 out. And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Isabel Cantrell. This hitter with light tower power. Now snap throw to first. And she's back in standing. And there's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Got to be happy with this one. Second hit in her MLB debut. And most players are happy just to get that first hit out of the way, but she looks like she can hang at this level.
Here's the Cubs leadoff hitter, Lucy Prado. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Seager. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Randy Johnson, the next Cub to hit. She swings and fouls one off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for her on the mound. She's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what she can do.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and she's finding a way to succeed. She'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from her in this one. I think she belongs here.
Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones when you got to make her pay.
One down. Josh Young will hit next. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. And there's the strike. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one lifted to left. Obama under it. And that's the third out. Rangers leave one. They're down 10-0. ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Leslie Liu.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
Burke back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Grounded to low. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Michelle Obama. She's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like she was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after her with 3 straight, and she had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball to right. Garcia settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back in Arlington, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires. Out there to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, Nathaniel.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Obama moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
The pitcher, number 46.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Matt Duffy.
And for a pitcher, he can swing it a little bit, Boog.
Duffy.
That clips the corner.
I really like how she's been attacking hitters early in at bats. She's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the hitters she's faced in this one.
There's a strike.
She has just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Sborz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up now for Chicago, Nevaeh Humphrey. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Inside, almost got her. At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Seager settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. And next for the Cubs, Olivia Kershaw. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Taylor Swift now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. And the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. One up, one down.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. 1 for 3. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Here comes the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. She takes it on her own. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. She's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one. Cantrell gets her first big league win, and what a performance she put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings you can only dream about. I doubt she went out there today thinking that she's going to go the distance, but she had it all working, and they let her finish the job. I love that. That was something special. Very cool to see.
10-zip your final in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.